Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name's Lady 2, and welcome back to the Pokémon X Nuzlocke. Last time we got our first gym badge, defeating Viola, before coming here into Lumiose City, where we have picked up Kai the Charmander, had our first encounters with Diantha and Lysandre, and more or less sorted out a few extra encounters, plus our first Route 5 encounter, who we are going to be adding into the team. Because I have yet to do that. Quackland will be the one we'll drop out. Organize boxes, that's what I want. So we dropped Wally off for Kai, the Charmander. We got Soft Paws on Route 4, unfortunately, and we caught Upchuck on Route 5, and we'll be adding Upchuck in, who is gentle, that's the thing I had not checked, so I'll add that into the tracker, and he'll be coming in for Quackland. Gentil. Probably the one nature it didn't need to be. Because that's speed up, defense down. Nope, that's bugs. Hang on. Didn't he have anything? Nope. So obviously change that over. Preset and the name. Edit. Bring in Upchuck. So that should sort us out for a little bit. Now the next, so we've still got, well, we've got a battle with Tiano on Route 5. The next, at least the one that's worth noting, the next level cap is 25 for what's his name? Rock type. Regardless, I want you up front. Actually, you. In case we come across somebody else instead of the person we are going to, instead of Tiano. We'll turn that on as well, just to help out those 2 level 10s. Okay, this worked. My apologies for how long it's been in between stuff. Ideally I would have been back doing things a bit earlier, but unfortunately there was an issue with how should you put it? There was an issue with some internet stuff and some StreamYard stuff, so I've only just been able to get back in to doing this stuff, super patient. Hopefully it runs perfectly fine. Another thing I need to... Unless we've already done the challenge battle. Here we have. It is very possible I did. Which, if that's the case... I mean, I still technically want to chuck up top for this.
People say we're like two peas in a pod. They say we're two halves of a whole.
Please enjoy. The other thing worth noting, so I'm going... Generally I would be trying to stream this on Saturdays as well. My season starts up this weekend on Saturday, so I'll be moving Pokemon streams out to Sundays once again. Pound or yawn? Pound. Okay, that's not doing a lot with. So that's all fine. So let us do Flying there, that should knock it out. And then we pour... Okay, we get them both with poison gas. I would have done that then. Level to Upchuck. The reason I wanted to bring an Upchuck was more so a kettle and a pidge. Gives me much more of a bulky Pokemon if we need to bring that in. And it's worth having a certain tank below on. Well, in general. Drawing quick pound. I haven't necessarily had a look at IVs yet, so. That'll be something we can handle later. Ideally, I don't want anyone to be above 15. Just for a bit. Another level up truck. Put the bugs. Level the Kai. So we could actually probably turn it off now. Because the main thing was at least getting a couple of levels into our two newbies, and they have, plus Bugs is up to that point as well. So if we focus on getting them through, so I think I have beaten Tian over. I must have done. If I haven't, then it has been a while. If I haven't, then Upchuck should actually be able to handle that Corphish. Or at the very least he can yawn and then we can switch into Sprout. Yeah, technically Kai should actually be able to take it on as well. What's supposed to be the next battle? Grant is the next gym. Right, the next one's supposed to be a Kadabra. That could be a problem. And do I think of all of them, Kanto actually should be the one who can take it. Sprout could be okay as well with Lick. Oh, sorry, special defense over defense. Okay, that's not too bad then. I mean, you've got the best. Actually, you're faster for some reason. Pidge won't be helpful, except maybe for speed. You'd be dead. You've got the highest special defense. Huh. You could maybe start then. Start then to offload smoke screens and then go from there. Maybe. Or what would its moveset be? 'Cause that's the thing with these ones now, they don't fucking tell me the moveset unless it's a boss. Oh, we do have a damage calculator. Regardless, I think it should have confusion. Like I said, Charmeleon. Charmander, level 12. With a special defense. That special defense for special attacks is just a pain in the ass though. Okay, that could be a max special defense though, which is interesting. And 30, but maybe no IVs in the HP department to fuck everything up. Kadabra, level 13 should be 0. I mean, we'll have a fall first. Confusion. At max damage it could kill on a crit if it has everything. If it doesn't have everything, it could still kill on a crit, and that's if the nature's with it as well. If it doesn't have the nature though, then it's gone. Like, the only issue would be crit plus. So crit plus confusing it. Like so. We may need to bring that back in just for this battle. Because it also has Fury Cutter. Well, Fury Cutter and knockoff. This could be faster. No. Well. No. No. Definitely won't be faster. We'll try and avoid the battle for now. Yeah, we'll try and avoid the battle for now. But if we can't, we know what to do. Actually, no, that didn't go well. Don't have any berries, so we're about to get to the place where the berries are, so instead, just in case. My goodness. Oh, sorry, that's not his voice. My goodness, Pokemon odds are certainly intense. Yeah, they're just like a dance team made up of Pokemon, aren't they? Oh, Tiano, do you ever think about anything besides dancing? No, even during Pokemon battles I'm always checking out their moves. Then my feet just start moving too. I can't even help it, you know? Like with Swords Dance, I love it. I guess that's why I can never win. Oh hey, Thor. Do your Pokemon know any sweet moves? Show me in a battle. So we hadn't battled him yet. Challenge by Tiano. It's alright. So let us switch to Upshot. Ooh. Yawn. And then switch to Scrap. Done. Double Upshot. Oh, some nice footwork. Victory. Good to see you, Throngle. Excuse me. I meant Thor. It really does seem as though Tiano can only think about dancing and moves. When a horde of Pokemon popped out, he just stood there watching them. Oh yeah, Travis. Coming up with the world's best Pokemon dance is my dream after all. I was born to dance. I will never stop, not with moves like these. That's indeed a perfect dream for you, Tiano. I guess I should show just as much dedication to my dream of completing the Pokédex then. Yeah, it's got to be serious about some things. Oh, Thor? Do take this honey, won't you? You see, using honey will encourage Pokemon hordes to appear. Though if you're going to challenge a whole horde, you may want to use moves that can hit multiple targets. For now, because we'll need to go back, plus get an extra level in the Kanto is not necessarily a bad idea. You see, using honey will encourage Pokemon hordes to appear. If you're going to charge a whole same thing. Come on. Man, I really want to meet a Pokemon that can use Move 2 to dance. Then I want to dance with it, right? That's where our rising star is. Actually, should probably have a look in the Pokemon as well. The bit I was checking before was if I'd had any X special defenses. Fine for Pokeballs for now. We will want more Great Balls soon for a particular thing. I think we can get some in the next town. We're fine for that. And then everything else there should be okay. With the with me not doing the streams on Saturday anymore, at least while I've got matches on, because there will be some days where I'm still right to go ahead with stuff. Good. Right, stop popping up with random shit. Another super potion. I'll look to do recorded videos on Saturdays. That being said, I won't be playing on Easter Saturdays, so we'll just see what happens. Come on. Obviously, I mean, we'll see what we can get done. Pancham, what do you have? And is it worth switching to Pidge? Or should we just run? Level 10 Pancham would have the moves Work Up, Arm Thrust, Lead, Tackle. I wouldn't have minded having a Panjam. I'll take that. Go to the league to try and get a paralysis. Okay, that's a big problem. We'll just run from this. That's one of those I'm not particularly sure about. Is that better? The next one that comes up is a roll Scotum. So we can always come back and deal with them later. I'm very concerned about it. Cadavers can be a bit of an issue early. And that's if it's only got confusion. If it's got hidden power in there as well, then that starts to become an issue. But I'll be Skiddo. We should be able to sum this out. I mean, Kai definitely deals with the Skiddo. Actually, what else is on this route, battle-wise, before we definitely go? Yeah, let's do this. Dojuo, Bidoof, Oddish, Centreat, Pansage, Carvana, Pancham. So, fucking headset's completely disconnected. I'll deal with that in a bit. So I think this one we let Bugs. Yeah, Bugs Kai for that. Maybe Keto deals with the Dojuo. Or a mix of Keto and Pidge. And then we can go from there. Patch up the cable's going on it. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the cable. That did not work. Ah, no, that is an issue with this. The sound's completely cut out on this. Okay. That's unusual. We'll do that and get ready for the battle. Save. Did we save? Yeah, we'll save. As well, guys, do we save or do we just go through that whole shtick again and just restart the stream? But I don't really have time to restart the stream. Let us. Just bear with me. Because that's unusual that that's all just cut out. Don't know why it's done that. And it's gone again. That's not my headset doing that this time. That is definitely. Something in it disconnecting by the looks of it. Boobies. Now I've got to avoid this fellow again. Get up, back to the top. Why to stop that sort of stuff from popping up? I'm working on some synchronized tricks with my Pokemon, but we can't get our timing right. Let me practice against you. I forgot Kato's still top. Oh. One last battle for Bunnelby. Oh, for Bugs. Sorry. Blue. This will give it a look at Kettle. No, sure anyway. Level. Ooh, yes please. Over Bulba. Skiddo, kite. Inga. What a kite. Yeah. Ah, I wonder. For that Kadabra, I was just thinking, because technically, Kadabra doesn't learn Confusion until level 16. It does have Confusion. Just worth checking moves off. You kiddo. For the Dojo, you have Peck, Growl, Quick Attack, and Rage. Found a thing that tells me what the moves are. Because it knows Peck, we can't send it Sprout. I guess Slop Chop. Pitch wouldn't be awful, yeah. Annoyingly, the one with the most amount of defense is the one that's weak. It's not even that cadaver. Yes. Well, it's a Pidgey up chuck. We can always switch to Pidge afterwards. Rules of Pokemon Battle is simple, you see. Rule 1, battle. Rule 2, win. Oh, you're gonna fail at Rule 2, mate. I think I also missed a grapple around here. We can deal with that. Yawn. 10 damage. You did it in one. Well, in that case, let's start sand attacking. High-roll attack. Yeah, oh yeah, there could be a high-roll crit. Let's try that same fix. Weird that. Might go back and heal up after this battle. More so for upchuck. Double to Peach. 16 or 18 you evolve that. You followed the rules perfectly. Double check that. Hit 16 or 18. Split the difference and make it 17. I don't. I was like the question. This is happening frequently now. I'm not sure what's causing it. I can do the quick fix. I'm just not sure what's causing it to cut out. Oh no, we have gotten that item. Okay. Never. Don't know. Oh, I was going to say I don't know if Kai's quick enough, but it's failed. Nope. Smash everything that I said. Bugs is starting to fall behind on Regan. He's not in a good spot in terms of just quick, but not bulky. At the moment, it's the glass cannon of the group, which is sort of why I wanted it to get that battle in. Just in case we run into something. Go around here. So that killing the Bidoof and Oddish. Just a Bidoof. So the Oddish we deal with Upchuck. The Bidoof could be a Kai. That. Oh, it pushed me up. Enough speed. This we should be able to deal with. And rules. What the next? As long as I'm with my Pokemon, I get to meet all sorts of people from around the world and trade and battle with them. Try changing the audio up, let's see if that helps. We could maybe switch it up to the poison gas thing, if it's going to keep doing defense goals. Unless we can get a burn off the Vendo. Because that'd be a beauty. Good fit. Okay. Grind it all away. Becoming fucking frequent now. I'm not sure what's causing that problem. Upchuck shouldn't have a problem here, because it's all acid and absorb. Fuck me, that was immediate. Definitely doesn't like that one. Or was that my headset? That might have been my headset that time. Let's swap to bugs. Just to get experience into bugs. Upchuck gets to beat it up. Boom. And sludge, excellent. It's all thanks to my booth that I got to meet you. That's gonna be good for something. But not your oddish. Being with Pokemon helps broaden your world. There's something down in that. Will be Hey! Ah, the Horde! What moves do you have, Scraggin? Will Gust hit everything? Clear, low kick, sand attack. Okay, so that is the audio on... I think that's the audio on that dropping out. You can go up chuck for this. I'm not sure Gust hits everything. Yeah, I think you need one from this. At least they all used non-damaging moves. This isn't helping for us. Don't want to deal with the poison. But we can deal with. Seven damage up. No item there. Alright. Bit of a waste of time. That is good. That's the health guy. There should be a level for bugs as well. Next one's from Mud Slab. Yes. Probably you. Sit back and heal up. Obviously there's still that kid with the cadaver. And that cadaver has synchronized, which is why we're not immediately doing certain things. Yes, I know I spent about an hour on this one route. But it is. Good. All this ready. Oh, perfect. Surprised you're faster. So I just wanted to turn down that audio a bit. Mind you, that might be a bit too quiet. There we go, that should do. I thought it was a crit, going off that damage. Nearly, Kai, nearly. Next attack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that next beetle. Back over the sentry. Retreat. I guess you can give it a go, Bugs. We can switch. We could probably switch to either Upchuck or Sprout. You look like a seasoned traveller. I bet you're good at battling too. Mixing accents there. Oh. Oh, you're just as good as I thought. Seasoned travelers storage with confidence. I can identify one at a glance.
Hey, you want to know why I always wear shorts when I walk through the tall grass?
Why would that be, Kater? That time was my headset disconnecting. Mordecai. Ooh, that could help.
Cause they're comfy and easy to wear. I like shorts. You should totally give them a try sometime.
How many more battles do we have on this route before we get to Camphor Town? Okay, that Carvana Pancham we don't deal with until we get cut. So that's all of the trainers. Beyond that, besides that Kadabra user. Which now that we've got 25 for our... Yeah, that might be a magic special defense Charmander. The fuck? Okay. I would have to crit. Yeah. I don't tell how much 35 HP, is that correct? On that track? Oh, technically it should be. 4, no, so it's definitely not 0. But it is alive. The IVs. Your health actually might help, now that I think about it. So I just want to check. I'm just checking off those moves. Kai could still be in trouble dealing with that cadaver. So we still come back later. Give everyone another level or 2 and then we come back. Or we bring in Quackler. Campfire Town. Auto clip received. Thank you for using the Holocaster. Lysandre Labs developed the Holocaster to make the lives of Pokémon trainers richer, fuller, and more convenient. We hope you'll continue to enjoy the fine services this device provides. I don't believe there's any battles around here. Red suit's the new hot trend. Maybe there are flare members around. A little bit of a comic series, The Ability Warrior, Poké Ranger. Episode 27, Steadfast, Poké Ranger. Hi kids, how you been? Today's Poké Ranger episode is a summary episode. It's a special episode. I'll tell Poké Ranger's secret to you. I, Poké Ranger, am an ability warrior of justice who has the Steadfast ability. Steadfast increases the speed stat every time when flinched. It's the ability that teaches you the importance of never giving up. I, Poké Ranger, change my fear to courage and protect justice. Well, now you can enjoy Poké Ranger as a card game. Find the Poké Ranger cards at your nearest toy store. The regular price for one pack is... Every day that passes by is just like the day before. Doesn't it make you a little nervous when you're this happy? Why would you be nervous? I was shocked when the weather changed during a Pokemon battle. Hello, hello, I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? No. Now we know who you are in case we fuck things up. Right, so what I'm going to do... So we'll save now that we've made it here. And then... I am going to go get myself a coffee, as per usual. So by all means, do the same yourself if you need to. Grab a drink, a snack, have a stretch, do whatever you need to, and I shall be back soon. Till then, guys. And we're back. Which of course coincides with this raising its ship. Let's just check and see if there is a battle in Camphor Town. There is not. Right. Hey there, I'll give you this, so tell me your friends to come to Camphor Town, okay? Pokeball. We differentiate ourselves from Lumiose City with our quiet atmosphere of timelessness. Also, there's a castle. Camphor Town, a town where you can taste the ages. Welcome to Hotel Camphor. I'm the owner, doorman, concierge, bellhop, the housekeeping staff, and right now I'm the cook. Since you came all the way to Camphor Town, take this with you. For real? The Kalos region is nice and all, but you should really check out my region. We have this town that you wouldn't believe. Never mind, you'll see it in due time. I assume it's meant to be the point of going east from a region you haven't seen yet. Or by this point. Hey, how's it going, friend? I'm Mr. Bonding, the expert on O powers. Let me ask you just in case. Do you need to hear an explanation about O powers? Oh. Hey, that's my friend. Let's get started, shall we? It's bonding time. I completely forgot what voice I was using for him. You received no power from Mr. Bonding. You can now use special attack power level 1. Special attack power increases special attack stat. You can use O powers on the PSS, and the more you use them, the higher they level up. So use them as often as possible. Well, then I do believe I shall take my leave right about now. Hope to see you around. Welcome, dear visitor. Here, take this for your Pokemon. Berry juice. Even if you try to keep it all for yourself, a human like you or me can't use that. Today, Grass-type Pokemon are giving off good vibes. Please show me a Pokemon that's Grass-type. Sure. Wow, you got one. It's putting off great vibes. I'll give you a berry, so pick the one you want. Don't you get good vibes from them? Okay, just a picture forest. Or Asphere. At the moment it should be either cherry or petra. A cherry. One cherry berry. It's all yours now. You're the best. Please come back tomorrow too. Here, take this. Sweetheart. Come back again now. I wonder if that means she'll give you one each day. Oh, the old manor lord was very generous. He was very different from the king who lived in the palace. X attack. It's about that time again. That lazy lug will be back soon. Yo, how's it going there? I'm Cassius. Check this out. You know what I'm doing here? I'm keeping the PC box running. Ah, seriously. Bill over in Kanto asked me to come here and run things. For real. Enough of the introductions. Get out there, catch some Pokemon, and put them in the PC. Oh, you got something you want to ask me? I ain't got all day, you know. Take this, thief! With a thief move, you can take the target's held item while dealing damage to it. It won't work if the user isn't already holding an item, though. They got PCs in every Pokemon Center, right? A bit went up and you can edit your trainer PR videos. No, seriously. We do need to go into the castle. But I want to chat with you first, just in case you are going to block us off. Yeah. You there? You're seriously going to come all the way to Camphor Town and leave without even visiting Shabanu Castle? Are you missing out on half the joy in life? Well, maybe not half. A quarter? That's probably overblowing it too. 1%. You're missing out on at least 1%. Shabanu Castle. I think it's technically Shabanu. Hi, Thor. An acquaintance of yours. 2 visitors to Shabanu Castle. I can't remember the last time we've been so busy. This castle, chateau if you will, was a manor house of a noble family. Maybe a little run down, but that's because there's history to this place. During that history, the owners of this castle gave away a lot of their stuff to everyone, so that's why it feels so empty. The end. That's it? Don't you have anything related to Mega Evolution? That's it. And what in the world is a Mega Evolution? Sir, it's back again! There's nothing I can do about it now. I need to go to Route 7, but please take your time and have a look around. I wonder what that's about. Why don't we go to Route 7 too? Really? After we have a look around. believe this is where you get the more light afterwards. But escape rope. Chabonneau Castle must look pretty different to you than it does to me. We are different people, after all. Route 6 is also known as Palais Lane. Route 7 is known as the Riviera Walk. Berries down there. Yep, it's the bit, the Snorlax.
Oh, what is it?
The thing why we might need some Great Balls later. Oh, here we go again. Sleeping so soundly the end of the world wouldn't wake it. Look, it's practically a mountain, right? It's blocking the way completely. Come now, sir, use the Poké Fruit. Oh, wait, do you even have it anymore? Nope, I handed it over. You could say it was taken by the owner of the palace.
What? What's a Poké Fruit?
Basically, the Poké Fruit is what we need to wake up Snorlax. But the Poké Fruit is currently at Parfum Palace.
Oh, that's it? All we need to do is go get it then. Come on, Thor, let's go. The Parfum Palace is just past Route 6. Maybe at a place like that we might learn something about Mega Revolution.
Try and figure out what's causing this so we can deal with it for next. And immediately again. Snorlax is only sleeping after all. When it gets in the way, we used to just wake it up with a Poké Fruit, but stuffing your face and then sleeping. It's not a bad way to live. Before we do that, let's go to the berries. Now this is technically an encounter place, but we have to be specific.
Hey, mister, this way, this way.
You. I know this is an unexpected request, but I need you to take care of my berry field. Berries are great. One berry can produce more berries. I assure you that you'll love field work. Oh, great. Oh, your name is Throngle. Thank you, Throngle.
It's great, Grandpa.
I must teach you how to take care of the field right away. Follow me, please. Plant a berry in this soft soil. Check the soil you want to plant a berry in and choose a berry from your bag. Oh, I know, I should give you some berries to plant. Orange berries. Well, I might as well give you these berries too. Pecha berries.
If you berry in front of a huge tree, come here and plant it.
Once you plant a berry, the next step is watering. Here, this is for you. A sprinkler. Check the soil where you planted a berry, and if it's dry, water it. Take good care of it and you'll get more berries. So can't go like I used to.
What if the house stuck on the field?
Plant a berry, yes. We shall plant the orange berries here.
furthermore, do you know about using a composter? It's a device in the field. Put berries in it. It's really amazing.
Oh, welcome, son. Do you have questions about how to take care of berries? When we take care of berries is more thing. More than one berry can produce more berries. That's the best part of field work. Ah, the miracle seed. Oh, for now that can go straight in the sprout. Grade 6. So, just give me a moment to pull up the stuff we need to pull up. Now, the Pokemon we want to get on this route is Honedge. I would take an Inkata. I'd take an Esper. I'd take a Venipede, but the Venipede's the shaking. I really want a Honedge. Because Honedge pretty much comes straight into the team as well. But knowing our luck, it'll be Oddish. Which, to be fair, wouldn't be an awful shout. Who do we want to open with? Considering the Pokemon that are on... Yeah. Considering the Pokemon that are on this route, let's open with Upchuck. And then we only need to switch if it's an Esper. That being said, we're not getting into here. So maybe we focus on the battles first instead then. Interesting. Come on, audio. Battle. Well, in that case, if we're focusing on battles... And just stay on the main path because we don't want something jumping out. So Pikachu, Pidgey, Psyduck. The first one. You open. I'll try and find out what this is. Because this is ridiculous. I bet you thought I was just some unassuming tourist. I happen to be a seasoned battler too. Hit me with your best shot. Purple seed doing work. GG. Well, we definitely switch out. Go, kiddo, go! Lots of things. You crash. Audio. Psyduck. We can go back to Sprout for that one. Unless we particularly want to stick in with Kettle. Water Sprout. What? I wish I could take your Pokemon home with me. Just joking, just joking. I couldn't separate your Pokemon from a fabulous trainer like you. The next one is Zigzagoon, Waltz, and Gulpin. Why do I travel? Why do I battle? Allow me to demonstrate. Right. Okay, good. I keep expecting that stuff to do a lot more damage than it is. How do we want to deal with this Waltz? Veil Confusion double team. And synchronize annoyingly. I would imagine Kettle. Kettle or Sprout, and I would say Kettle. Let's hope we just don't get caught out with the double teams. Confusion. Perfectly done, Carol. And Duckchuck. Face your own kind. Dijon. Found a way. And then for the sake of it, to get some levels in. What's it do? Up. We'll heal up after this. And one more for good measure. Level the watcher. Done it. And level the bugs. Did you see your Pokemon smile just now? I travel around the world because I just love seeing Pokemon smile. I also realised I did not talk to that fella. Well, this Polyeth lane actually has two very different faces. One is this easy stool here, and the other is... well... I guess you'll find out about that on your way back from the palace. Yeah, okay, so the only way you can... But here we are in Parfum Palace. Which I think does have encounters. that. Yeah, so Parfum does have an encounter, but only for fishing and surfing. Actually, only for fishing. But no battles here, seemingly. Where's that double battle with Tiano and Thingo then? Because I know that's coming up at some point. Week 7, after we deal with the Snorlax. So. Hey Trina, yes, you there, young man. I'll share an oranberry with you. Danke. If you feed an oranberry to your Pokemon, it will recover some strength. And if you let your Pokemon hold an oranberry, you can eat the berry during battle. I might actually save while I'm here. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer. By considering that issue earlier, let's just make sure. Either. Ether, depending on who you talk to. Old buildings are more important than people who are alive now. Depends on the reasoning, technically. So there's that path. Photo spot. About the photo spot. This signboard indicates a photo spot. You can call Phil, the photo guy, over and he'll take photos for you. Do you want to call him over? Sure. Hey, what do you want to do? Alright, I can take a great photo. Let's move to the shooting location. Hey, this is a great shot. To show it all, you have a natural talent as a model. See you. I wonder how much money it takes to build a palace like that. I'd love to live in that kind of palace. The entrance fee will be 1,000 Poke per person. You've got to be kidding! It costs money to go inside? You see, the owner of the palace follows the school of thought that you can never have too much money. Yeesh, this is how the rich get richer. Here's your entrance fee, 1,000 Poke. The proceeds from the entrance fee help pay for repairing and restoring the palace. Probably. It goes out and there. And we'll be able to get back that in spades, because we're supposed to be able to get the amulet coin here. Where is it? Where could it be? My Furfrou! My beloved little Furfrou has disappeared.
It disappeared? Are you sure? We should help look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry.
My beloved little Furfrou has disappeared. Past this door is the pride and joy of the palace, the too vast courtyard. You can see the whole garden from the balcony on the second floor. And don't try to sleep in the king's bed, it's illegal. Hey, are you trying to use mean look on me? It's a wonderful bed. It lulls you into a sound sleep. Thwongle hopped into bed and fell asleep. The Longeree's Pokemon took a nap and regained energy. In case you get caught up on the side paths, one would imagine.
You know this palace only inherited it, you know. It's not as though he earned it.
Just because the parents were great, it surely does not mean that their children will also be great. In fact, the opposite is often true.
I heard of a king from long ago whose garden was his pride and joy. He'd gather the castle folk and hold garden parties.
The person who made this palace must have been very admirable. This entire building has such an elegant, classy atmosphere.
This palace was built after Kalos won a war with neighbouring regions. I'll bet a lot of people in Pokemon lost their lives.
I am a travelling minstrel, wandering the world. Please listen to my song and hear my words. The Kalos region now upheld is fair, from ancient days an ugly past doth bear. The rules of war did knock on every door, till men of Pokemon could take no more. 3,000 years ago, upon this shore. It pleases me to know that you were pleased by my song, sir. What's special about this place isn't just the beauty of the architecture itself. It's about how the painting and sculptures work in harmony with the surroundings.
You mean Pokemon just waited here calmly? Pokemon are so funny.
This room used to serve as a waiting room for Pokemon before they were brought out for a battle.
This room was once adorned with all manner of gold and silver works, jewels and medals.
Oh. I think it would be so much better if we had a lively dinner with everyone instead of a full-course meal alone. And for the owner of this palace, every meal is a feast. If you've never known anything else, a meal like that seems completely normal. What the king of the Kalos region thought about Pokemon?
I feel like I'm in a dream.
Nobody there, so we'll take the other side. Because there was still someone there. You'd need a pretty amazing king to build a palace like this. Oh, the bishop busts. I wonder if Pokemon slept in this bed. If you ask me, a good bed is a bed in which you can get a good night's sleep. I don't care how antique or elegant this bed might be. I'd probably be so uneasy in it that I wouldn't get a wink.
Slow down.
I heard that a forbidden tome once existed that contained the secret to bringing Pokemon back to life. It's probably just a rumor, though. We've certainly got nothing of the sort in our library. There's our amulet coin. That kid with the cadaver is going to be paying in spades. Long ago, the king and his Pokemon would enjoy their meals at this table. The view from the balcony is absolutely stunning. We shall go out there soon. I need to see what is on the other side. And the mirrors in the hallway reflect the scene in such a way that it looks as if there were two balconies. It's said that kings of ancient times would use Pokemon as sentries. I bet they used Pokemon with the insomnia ability since they'd never have to sleep. They may not need to sleep, but they'd still need their rest, one would imagine. There's a portrait of someone on the wall. Perhaps it's the king who built the palace. Wow, get a look at these chairs. They're absolutely terrific. Get in. They're simply perfect in every way. What a brilliant design. Well, according to the guidebook, what should we look at next? Where can I get souvenirs in this place? You know, something like a lava cookie. Probably barking up the wrong tree for that one. The balcony. Where are the statues of Reshiram and Zekrom? You know what, I think this might be a decent place to save and end it. Just because we're not going to be doing too much more beyond the search for Furframe, and I need to be going in about 10 minutes or so. Well, we've made it a bit of the way. Obviously, Week 5 took up a bit more time than I was hoping for, plus having to deal with this audio issues. I'll try and look into it and see what I can do to fix it. Because obviously that's the first time it's been happening, so who knows what's causing it. We'll try and find out. As a reminder, so Saturdays will no longer be streaming, at least while I'm playing. So the Pokemon stream on Saturdays will be moved to Sundays, so long as I'm not out and about at gigs, but even then I should be able to make some time for it. Otherwise, yeah, so that'll be it for today's stream. Thanks for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Throngle82, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description below, or feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.